Yeah, gotta do this, I never miss. I'm fishing for pips. I'm stacking the bricks, making a list. I'm fishing for pips. Yeah, I gotta do this.
Right, pleasant good night, pleasant good night to all our viewers on TikTok and Facebook. And for our students who are tuning in, welcome to tonight's presentation. It's your boy Captain Joe here, fishing for pips. God is the CEO. I am just the captain. All right, so tonight, a lot of people have been reaching out, still wanting to know what we offer, what we bring to the table, what's different, what we do, how we do it. Right, there's a lot of questions that I get on a daily. Nice, all over social media, phone calls, messages, right, with people asking. So we can see a lot of people, the contents that I am creating, it's creating a lot of engagement, right, surrounding trading, because people are now getting to understand, okay, this trading thing really does work, but it's not working for a certain type of information, education, strategy. There's certain types of teachings out there you have to avoid, certain types of application that is designed to make you fail. So my contents are creating a lot of engagement in the public domain because I talk a lot about the wrong stuff, the retail stuff, and the right stuff. All right. So I don't want to do too long. Let's dive into it. So for new viewers, you guys coming on, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. You all know my page is all about information, education, knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, motivation, and inspiration. So if you know any failing traders out there, people struggling, want the right information, they have questions, feel free to ask the questions also. And share this live with somebody, invite somebody onto this live so they can see what we do, how we do it, on what type of value that we bring to the table, and why we are different, why we stand out, why our education have been transforming lives for so much years. All right. So guys, before I dive deeply into it, just want to briefly tell you guys a little bit about myself. Yeah, as I said before, I am the captain, but God is the CEO of FISHIN4PIPS. I've been trading approximately 10 years now. All right, my first 3 years was me personally trading. Then I had a private community for around 2 years. And since I saw what the education was doing for other people, we decided to go public. And that's where FISHIN4PIPS was birthed. And we created a website. So now people from all over the world could tap in. Before, we just had a private Telegram group, no website. All right, and the education was being taught behind the scenes privately. All right, but now we have a website where people can tap in from all around the world. We are currently in over 50 different countries. All right, so probably more than that too. All right, but we serve a global community, so we are all over the world. We are not just in Trinidad and Tobago. We serve an international platform. All right, we serve an international audience. Nice, students from all over, all walks of life, Yale, jail, wherever. Nice. And we really, really transform and impact lives across the world with what we teach. Nice. So, as we dive into it, disclaimer. Yeah, we got to put a disclaimer. Right, because some people don't understand. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed at all. When I just started, I didn't look for guarantees. I did the work, and others did the work. Those before me and those after me did the work. You do the work, something just might happen. You don't do the work, nothing happens. So you can guarantee success, or you can guarantee failure. Yeah. If you do the work, something will happen. If you don't do the work, nothing happens. Nice. So you take it how you want it. If you want to guarantee yourself that you will do the work, guarantee yourself that you won't do the work. You guarantee your own success and your own failure. As long as you get the right education, you apply yourself, you will be good in due time and due season. Right? What we do is we give you the education, we give you the mentorship, we give you the guidance, Nice. We equip you with the knowledge, understanding, wisdom, the framework, the process, the approach. We help you with the mentality, the mindset, the development, the growth. Yeah, we push you to be consistent, persistent, patient, humble, apply yourself. Outside of that, you are in control. Okay? So let's dive into it. It's very simple. When you look at what Fishing for Pips do, when you look at what I do, when you look at what our leadership do, what our community do, what God do to us, Fishing for Pips wasn't birthed to just teach people how to trade. I traded for a while. I started off in the wrong avenue, just like everybody else. I got on the right side of the fence. I learned the right thing. I applied it. I risked my money. I put my money where my mouth is. Nice. I learned the 1%, the other side of the fence, education, and I succeeded. So when I saw what was happening in the public domain surrounding how much retail traders were failing, Fishing for Pips initially, we birthed off of what? We are going to unlearn, make students unlearn and relearn. So I come out in the public domain was to help those who were failing, those traders who were failing, those traders who were spending years wrong in circles. Fishing for Pips was birthed to help solve a trader problem, to help bring a solution to traders' problem. So I didn't initially come out here to just teach a person how to trade, because I wasn't teaching brand new people how to trade. Because I didn't want to go through all the thing of starting with somebody brand new, trying to coach and mentor them coming up. But have been too much stress for me around that time. So I say, you know what? Let's look at the people who are already in the industry. They already have some type of experience, but just they learn the wrong thing. So it's just to show them the right way now and let them unlearn and relearn. And I've taught only traders for years. I've never taught brand new people. For years, I've just taught people who was in the industry and not brand new people. What made me actually start to teach brand new people who knows nothing at all about Forex trading is when I see how much of them actually going to YouTube and trying to be self-taught. Thinking is a noble thing. Thinking is an honorable thing. And blowing up and getting destroyed and learning the wrong stuff and destroying themselves. That is what made me say, you know what? Let's put something in place for brand new people. Because if they don't get the right education from the start, they'll have a big downside. Which means they'll go and make so much mistakes because they can't get mentored from YouTube. YouTube doesn't have the right education. Right? All you're going to do is see a lot of scalping, day trading strategies, get rich quick fix how to make $100 a day. And you're just going and open up a broker account, learn to draw some lines, learn some terminologies, get some indicators, and you're going to just lose all your money consistently long term. So I was like, okay, let's create something now for brand new people. And that's how Fishing for Pips was really booted. We were booted off of teaching only failing traders, people who have really spent years in financial markets and don't have an edge. Yeah? They do not have an edge. They're not doing well. They've been around 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, because I've taught people who were in the industry much longer than I was. And not because they were in the industry longer than me meant that they were successful. So that's why I know experience doesn't mean you're good. Experience doesn't mean you're successful. You could have a lot of experience and still unsuccessful because you learned the wrong thing. You're an expert in error. You're applying the wrong thing for such a long time. Yeah. So we brought now the right education, proper education. So that's the foundation of Fishing for Pips. So what value do we bring to the table? The value that we bring to the table is very straightforward. Everybody in Trinidad and Tobago, everybody in the retail world was taught the wrong education. Every single thing you see on YouTube, on the internet, and I'm telling you, if you look at the greatest traders in the world, comes from Goldman Sachs. And our job as retail traders is to emulate the process, the framework, the formula, the application, the risk management that these guys are taking. We could learn that same thing and do it through our own personal retail trading account. I guarantee that everything you see on YouTube, everything you get from a multi-level marketing company, and everything you see people selling and doing out there on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, it's a wrong approach. That's why the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the wise live off for the foolish. And the industry know they must keep you ignorant. They must keep you arrogant. The industry knows it must keep you ignorant and it must keep you arrogant for them to continue to succeed. Which means they must feed you. Educators will come out and feed you. Those who are working with brokers will come out and feed you. Those influencers will come with certain narratives, certain agendas, certain objectives, and they will help peddle and push the wrong thing. They have to make sure that dumb money is existing. Just like capitalism, poverty must exist for capitalism to be successful. Capitalism cannot be successful if poverty doesn't exist. So they have to misinform you. Is either you're misinformed, you're uninformed, you're miseducated, you're uneducated, they indoctrinate you, or they brainwash you. That is exactly what they will do all the time. Yeah. So this is important. This is critical. So the value that we bring to the table is to now create a safe space for you to get the right information, the right education, the right coaching, the right mentoring, to learn at your own pace, to learn for yourself, get the skill yourself, get the knowledge for yourself, make you understand, don't chase the money. Because if you chase the money, this is where money runs from you. And you can't try to fill your bank account with nothing in your head. You have to learn first before you try to earn properly. There's a reason why the word earn is inside of learn. If you try to run down money and fill your pocket and your head empty, your pocket will be empty. Fill your head, your pocket will get full. Try to fill your pocket and not your head, your pocket will stay empty. This is real. Right? So the value that we bring is to now create a safe space for you. Now teach you the pro trader processes, the pro trader approach, where I learn on the other side of the fence. I build the knowledge and I trade over the years and succeeded and become a consistently profitable, trader, investor. Nice. And know exactly what I'm saying and exactly what I'm doing and have the experience and have the results, have the connections, the relationships. As you all see, I would have been to the New York Stock Exchange. You all see I have relationship with, Goldman Sachs traders, other option traders, professional traders across some of the biggest firms in the world. I have connection with brokers, market makers, so I know the ins and outs. I know what goes on in financial markets. Yeah, so now I come back to now serve my people. As I found my gift here, I'm passionate about what I do, and I'm very responsible in how I give this information out. Yeah, I'm very responsible in how I actually share this information. Because we want, we have people's best interests at heart. We are not just here to sell you a course, or to just plug into something and then just leave you alone and just leave you to dive out there. We are here to coach you, mentor you, train you, equip you, impact you, make sure you develop, make sure you get the skill, because you have to win, you must win. We don't want you to win, we need you to win. You are our true results. We know how to trade and make money. Now, if you could emulate us, copy us, and actually build out the skill for yourself and go on for yourself, and now you have it forever, and you don't need us anymore, God bless us, the devil won't forget us. But that's what we're here to do. So when you come into FISHIN4PIPS, there's 3 places that you'll be connected to: the website, where there's structured courses and classes. You'll be connected to a Discord community. That's where we interact. And then you'll be connected to a Telegram where all the recordings go. So you don't miss anything if we have a live session like this, like a Zoom call, nice, and you are not able to be there. It's recorded, it's put into the Telegram, you watch it at your own convenient time. Structured education on the website, you can tap in there, watch it at your own convenient time. Any questions you have, anything help you need, any support you need, you could interact inside it. Sometimes I have to be begging students inside it to say something, do something, make a move. Let me see all you. Let me see what you're doing. Because people here to learn. They're here to learn. They ain't here to be frightened and locked up and you're afraid to get corrected. And you're here to learn. You invest in yourself. You invest in yourself. Do like you spend $1 million and you want it back. Don't play with the education. It's very priceless and valuable. And that's why I choose who I want to coach and mentor. And that's why we have this type of price here. Because we're not just looking to engage any and anybody. We want quality people to deal with. We ain't just trying to pick up any and anybody and just trying to turn them into a trader. Some people don't have that mental capacity. Yeah, the ones who are interested and think they have what it takes, we have a service for them because we know how dangerous the industry is. If you try to learn by yourself, if you try to learn alone, if you try to, get the wrong information out there, you will never figure it out. You will leave here losing thousands and thousands of dollars, spending 9-10 years and still never figure it out. Because there are literally things, as I shared with my boy the other day. There are things that professional traders do not want you to know. Yeah, there are things that professional traders literally do not want you to know. So which means if you think that there is nothing hidden under the sun in trading, you're wrong. You're wrong like a O. Yeah. If you think there is nothing hidden under the sun and those little day trade and those little scalping you're seeing out there is how you're supposed to be trading, or on your phone all the time, or your laptop all the time, or picking one trade here, picking one trade there, picking a trade there, and you see people placing multiple positions on one pair and trying to hug up one pair and marry to one pair and trade one pair alone and think, if you think that is a trading business, that is not a trading business. That is just guessing, gambling, right? That is just, you're operating like in a roulette casino vibes, like you're playing playway or lottery. Yeah, and that's why majority of them will always lose back everything that they make and cannot be consistently profitable and actually keep the money and keep making. They could lie on social media. We have a lot of traders that lie all the time. They could lie. Yeah. They could lie, they could fabricate, they could screenshot things, they could do all kind of stuff. That's why I don't even do that no more. Why? I don't even want to be thrown in the same bucket as that. I don't need to show my account. I don't even need to show a chat. I just give the right information. I market with knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. I don't market with material things. I got a few things. Yeah, I got a few things. Yeah, I got some money. I got a few things, but I don't have to market with that. I market with knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. I advertise knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. I share knowledge, understanding, and wisdom because that's what you need to become successful. Yeah, so let's run through your website a little bit. Right, so we have Q2, new student intake coming up soon. 4 days, the countdown is on. This is where we're going to have our 2-on-1. But when you guys come to FISHIN4PIPS.com, you just go to Google, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, wherever. Go to your URL, Chrome, Bing, type in FISHIN4PIPS.com, you will land on this page here. All right, so when you come here, you can now take your time and scroll through. We're not going to go through all of it. But here we'll see FISHIN4PIPS, Institute of Learning, JoJo Forex Knowledge. Learn the truths of the financial markets and how it truly works. And we have a scripture verse here, as you know, I'm a kingdom citizen. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, because the truth set me free. So I know that's the only thing to set you free. All right, so when you come here, you will take a time and read through, you get some information. All right, you're going to see us here, the New York Stock Exchange. We have a law here that everybody needs to understand. Invest your money in foreign trade, and one of these days you'll make a profit. Put your investments in several places, many places, because you never know what type of bad luck is going to hit this world. So that's a law that we have there. So you can come, take your time, and read through this entire thing. All right, it's going to take too long to drill through all this. Right, so the value that we actually bring to the table is literally teaching you the pro trader 1% framework approach, giving you proper perspective of financial markets, making you understand how to trade as a business, putting the odds in your favor to line yourself up for consistent profitability. This is something that retail traders do not have, will never know, will never figure out. A lot of people out there will never know it, never figure it out. They will never see the market the way we see it. They will not be able to trade the way we trade. They will not run a trading business the way we run it, because everything they were taught is designed to make them fail. It's designed to make them feel they know what they're doing, or feel what they're doing is right and correct. And there are a lot of people with different trading schools out there. I see them all the time, and different trading platforms and groups and all of that stuff. And all they have is the business model copy from multi-level marketing companies and retail strategies. We have a whole different approach. We deal with the market makers, we deal with the brokers, and we deal with the professional trading approach. So we're talking about portfolio trading, we're talking about the market maker cycles, levels, counts, peak highs, peak lows, resets, how they actually run the trend, volatility, the time horizon to trade on, long correlation, diversification, here, the sweet spot in financial markets, right? The fundamental aspect of things if you're dealing with Forex and stocks. Nice. We have so much difference from the rest, from the ordinary. Yeah, it's totally different. Our entire approach. Nice. There's one part of it, some people think it might be similar to Steve Moreau or Beat the Market Maker or something, but they only had a fragment of what it even looks like. And actually, when I was learning this, I learned this from a Citadel document. And when I was learning this, I didn't even know anybody out there was actually doing it. So I actually started to research it after learning it from the document, because I had no coach or mentor. God bless me, and the Spirit lead me to actually get information and go and apply it and figure it out. Not everybody is so fortunate to have that type of, guidance from the Holy Spirit to figure things out. Most people need mentorship, they need connection. That's why I was chosen. I'm a master of my art and craft. God was with me all the way. Yeah. And I become very excellent at what I do. And I was able to now sit with others when I didn't have nobody to sit with me. But it didn't mean I didn't have a foundation from, getting exposed to trading. But learning this, I didn't have a mentor. Learning the stocks, I had a professional mentor, which is Anton Krill, and another guy called Ivan. Those are Goldman Sachs traders. So those are the ones who mentor me and coach me within the stock side, nice, and the professional approach and the business side of things based on stocks. Forex, I actually learned from a Citadel document, which is one of the largest market maker firms in the world. Yeah. So when I actually learned that, I was like, boom, I started to research other people who was doing it. And then I looked at what they were doing and realized, nah, they're missing it. So when somebody went and paid 5,000 US to do a BTMM course, nice, they pay 5,000 US to do it. They went confused, come back out more confused. They came to FISHIN4PIPS, pay 1,000 US and understood everything, because the way how I break it down, the way how I segment everything and extract everything, only the best. You can get a whole book and you don't need the whole book. Just extract the best of it. And that's what I was able to do with discernment, knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. I was able to go through information, extract certain things, apply it with my real money, see what works, see what didn't work, extract the best and leave the mess. And that's how I construct a course and put it together to help others now who actually coming on to learn. Yeah, so that was the whole process of getting this whole thing done. And that's why when people actually see how we do it on the inside, and how I break down everything in financial markets, because trust me, if the market was rigged, in that type, in this type of sense, if the market was rigged, if the market was controlled, nice, and you think, well, okay, if the market is rigged and the market is controlled, that means somebody control it. Could you learn how they control it? Yes. What about if you think this? Do you think the market is random? Do you think the market is 50-50? Do you think the market is full of uncertainty? Do you think nobody can predict the market? Well, how come Goldman Sachs traders, where the best traders come from, have that type of edge that every year they have predictable returns without fail? And this ain't happening by luck or guess. This happening year after year after year after year after year after year without fail. How come anybody, any trader could go in financial markets and get that type of results? And they are not market makers. They don't control it. This is traders just like me and you, who actually running portfolios and trading and getting that type of results. If the market was random, if it was uncertainty, if it was a whole bunch of guessing, how come anybody will be able to produce that type of results? How the banks will be able to produce that type of results? Because traders trading the bank's money. Every quarter you will see it on your newspapers, every quarter you will see it on your television. Millions of dollars in profit. Traders doing that, right? How they get that type of results every year? Go back as far as you live. Go back as far as your parents were born to. Look at the results in your papers and Newsday Express. What do you see? Millions of dollars every quarter, every 3 months. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. How they getting that? If the market was so random. If it was so much uncertainty. I myself trade over a 10-year period and trade these cycles over and over and over. Over and over and over, over and over and over. And I am able to see it before it even show up and position my trades to run in line with those volatility. How was I able to do that? And I was able to teach other people how to do that also. Because they couldn't see before. They had too much lines on their charts and too much indicators. And they had no knowledge of it, because information could blind you. If somebody teach you the wrong thing, you're going to see what they want you to see. You wouldn't see what's really there. So when I teach them now on the unlearn and relearn, it's like a veil removed from the eyes, and like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. All the time they couldn't see that. They couldn't see it all the time. But it was right there. Cycles after cycles, know exactly when they're going on correct, know exactly, and have a good idea, have a great idea of when it's going to retrace, when it's going to continue, when it's going to pull back, when it's going to actually move sideways, nice, when it's going to continue a trend, when it's going to create a peak. You have a good idea so you could trade effectively. Otherwise, you can never be consistently profitable. You can never make money properly. And if you look at professional traders, they are always predicting future price movement. Retail traders will say you cannot predict the price, or you cannot predict price. That's what retail traders will tell you. They will argue with any trader who say they can do that. And all they will say is not about predicting the price. But if you cannot predict price in financial markets, you can never be an excellent trader. And everybody who trading, that's what they're trying to do. They are trying to predict the price with every indicator, every line, every zone. That is what they're trying to do. But they have their own philosophy and all these things in their head. So the value that we are bringing to the table is this information, this education, this formula, this framework. And then we're going to support you guys on coaching you, mentoring you on different segments, different aspects, making sure you master the art and craft, and you're actually learning it and applying it properly. You need to show us what you're doing so we could see, we could critique it, we could give you our feedback, make sure you're identifying things, make sure you're training your eyes and understanding good. And most of all, you got to do the work. You have to do the work. Yeah? You can't play with that at all. You have to do the work. Very, very, very important. Very important. You have to do the work. All right, so this is our website here. All right, so when you scroll through here, you will just get a few information all right, about what's actually inside. But I'm going to take you guys on a walkthrough, nice, on what actually inside. All right, here's where you're going to see private community, access to all replays, member-only resources, the accountability you need, right? Direct coaching and trade reviews, weekly live sessions. You have a tight net trader network. Right? We have a market workshop and mindset lab. So we do trainings from time to time in a private closed community, right? Where we meet in Trinidad at a building and we do some breakdown there. We get a chance to meet and greet, meet other traders from Trinidad in the community. Yeah, but everything else is mostly done online because we serve a global community and we don't want to be doing things locked up in a room only for locals, and the foreign students are missing it. Right. Other than that, outside here, you will get some information about, what traders need to stay away from, the wrong things that traders are doing, and all these different things. You will just get some feel about that. Once you're on the website here, and let's say somebody decide, well, okay, we're going to come on for the 2-on-1 promotion, we're going to get started. You have to come and click on Explore Membership. When you click on Explore Membership, it's going to take you to this page. Let's get you started. Choose your starting path with FISHIN4PIPS. FISHIN4PIPS mentorship program, your official access pricing. So here's where you will see the pricing for Forex, stocks, or both Forex and stocks. So the Forex is 1,000 or 7,000 TTD. Stocks is 1,000 US, 7,000 TT, 2,000 US or 14,000 TT, and then here's 2,500 US or 17,500 TT. Now, this is a real school. This is a real trading school. We operate on a 3 months basis. Every quarter, every 3 months. All right. Now understand, you could go university, college, pay $250,000, 500,000, 300,000, 150,000 for 7 years, 8 years, and come out here beg for a job, still depend on people, can't get a job, overwork, underpaid, overqualified. You can go through so much of things. But I tell people in this day and age, especially, don't just look at economic potential or I just want to become this because they think that paying enough. Most of them struggling financially. If you have it, if you have the ability to invest in yourself, the potential to learn, here's what. It's better you pay to learn the skills that are trading, Forex and stocks, develop that skill that you know you have forever, nobody can take away from you. You spend 3 months, you sit down and you learn. It will take you roughly around a year and a half to 2 years to really have it done back properly. And the rest of the times, you're just looking to build your wealth slow and steady, consistently by accumulating and compounding from there. Right now, these pricings, when we do new student intake, we like to do a little promotion. So like 2-on-1 promotion, or sometimes we do a 50% off. So like the 2-on-1 promotion, right? What that does is it allows a person to actually come with someone, or they can pay half and half. So you don't have to pay the full fee. Somebody paid 35. One person paid 3,500, the other person paid 3,500, both of you get connected. Here, with any one of the packages, is the same thing. There's a payment plan when it's at the original price and there is no payment, there's no promotion, there's a payment plan. You can pay half the fee up front. So like if you're doing the Forex, you can pay 3,500 up front and then you have 3 months to pay out the other 35. If you're doing the stocks, you could pay 1,000 up front, and then you have 3 months to pay out the other 1,000. Nice. Well, instead of paying 1,000 and then paying 2,000, which would be 3,000, you can get the 2 of them together and you get 500 US off. Nice. So that's where you have the bundle, both Forex and stocks. So you connect it to the 2 of them one time. But if not, just start with the Forex first, and then you can branch onto the stocks later on. All right. Once you're inside the community too, you do get a discount on this. So you're already a student, you're already inside. You can actually get a discount on that. Okay. We operate on a 3 months basis. When that 3 months is up, so this is a one-time payment. And this gives you access to 3 months of learning. When that 3 months is up, if you want an additional 3 months, all you pay is $100 US. You will see that information Down here, all you pay is 100 US or 700 TT, and that will give you access to another 3 months. So you get a full quarter again just for that. That's the accountability fee to make sure you're minding your business, you're putting in the work, you're showing up. Because if you don't show up at the end of the quarter and you don't pay this continuation fee, they just cut you off. It just filters you out. Nice. Or some people, they do it yearly. So they pay the 400 US for the year. So they don't have to worry. They sit down for Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and they just study without any interruption. So they're spending the year. All right, so this is how it actually works. Remember, we are a real trading school. We are not this monthly, we are not monthly subscription. You have to go in your pocket all the time. We want you to sit down and study and learn. Focus, pay attention, apply yourself, and don't be digging in your pocket all the time to come out every month. That's why we don't copy the multi-level marketing companies. All of them are subscription-based on a monthly. Yeah. We are every 3 months, a semester, every quarter. And you can choose to continue if you need help, if you need more time to learn and to go through everything. Or if you think you could get it in 3 months and you get it in 3 months and you understand, you can go ahead and trade on your own. We are not holding you to anything. You could depart. Yeah, so we actually teaching you properly. Let's see what happened if after the 1K time lapse, can you still get back in? Yeah, if you pay, right, you pay the initial fee. You get started, right? So you have 3 months, you have access to 3 months. If the 3 months expires, you have a 7-day grace period. You have 1 week grace period. Anytime that grace period ends and you don't resubscribe, like you don't pay to continue to get another 3 months, well, then you can't just come back 2 months on the road, 3 months on the road and say, I want to pay the continuation fee. You have a 3 months. Once that expired, you have a 7-day grace period for some people who just not minding the business, right? And once that time up, anytime you're coming back, you have to pay the full fee over again. You cannot just come and pay the continuation fee and just continue. So don't fall off unless you know you ain't coming back. Yeah. Don't fall off unless you're sure you're not returning. Nice. But the education inside there is very, very powerful. You have all the help that you need. Once you go through this, you get started. Thanks, my grace period. My grace period long time ago. Your grace period done long time ago? Oh, so you are, yeah, you got to mind your business. You got to pay attention. Remember, we don't want people treating this half-heartedly. We don't want people treating this as just, I just pay a little money and you know what I mean? We want to see people showing up. We want the workers. We don't want the numbers. You have to show up. You have to mind your business. You have to pay attention. Remember, this is your business. Just like how a person subscribe to their light bill, they subscribe to their water bill, they subscribe to their rent, they subscribe to their internet bill. If this is your business and you're learning a skill to actually help you come out of your financial situation and create a better financial future, this is as you got to make sure and deal with it. Understand? You got to make sure and deal with it a certain type of way too. Nice. So we don't want people, coming on and dealing that type of way. You got to show up. If the community is an asset to you, if the community, like some people come like 3 months on the road and they might say, Joe, I can't make right now. You had 3 months. Yeah. You had 3 months. And that's why those other programs, like sometimes I get people blind because I'm just a human. Some people reach out to me, Joe, I can't make this. I don't have the full fee. Whatever. I work with people accordingly. But that is why when these things out there, put the subscription on and put this stuff on, you can't go and tell the internet bill, no excuse. When your time up, cut you off. You can't go and tell them network marketing that have a monthly subscription, nothing. When you hear that time come, boom, cut you off. People still have the luxury to talk to me and reason with me, and I will still get them a blind and do things with them. Yeah, but all that too does become a kind of thing because people, you are a very bad manager. Yeah, you're a very bad steward and a very bad manager. If 3 months pass and you can even pay for another 3 months, which is just $100 US or 700 TT, you're a very bad manager. If you can pay 100 every 3 months, I could imagine your monthly bills. I could imagine your monthly bills, and I can't say the monthly bills have you not paying the 3 months to continue. And I know you're a bad manager, you're a bad steward. Yeah. So we have, some people with that kind of thing. But other than that, we have the value that we have here is priceless. It's very valuable, it's very priceless. People pay up to $50,000, $60,000, $30,000, $40,000 because it's very expensive to learn professional trading. Nice. And then the mentorship behind it, the energy that we put out, the effort, the consistency, persistence. I am very interactive with my community. I'm always there. I'm almost always available. Yeah. If you talk to some of my students, I'm almost always available every day. Nice. So any questions, any assistance, every week you see me, everything. So a lot of value for this money. Yeah, for this investing in yourself. A lot of value for that. All right, so we have the Forex mentorship. Once you get connected there, you will now get access to our Discord. So this Discord here is where we interact. So there's traders from all over the world. All right, so you get put into this Discord chat here. So in here, you will see us interacting. You will see us sharing stuff. You will see us talking, discussing. We have different channels in here. So like when you go into the education on the website, if you're going to beginners, if you go into the beginners education, you can come into this channel and ask beginner question. If you're on the basic intermediate, you come in here and ask basic intermediate. If you're on the advanced plus portfolio, you come in here. This is where we interact like on a morning time. If you're looking at any day trade setups, or we're looking at any trade ideas, this is where we conversate, we share our trade ideas, we share our trade views. All right, so this is where we interact. So in our community, you won't see hype and you won't see money, pips. We don't be on that. We know we're making money. We know how to make money. We don't have to be sharing nothing there to, this one making money, that one making money. We are just working with each other, trade ideas, trade views, yeah, bouncing around thought process, ideas, knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Have conversations about the pairs that we're looking at, the portfolio that we're looking at. We are not on a hype thing. Anytime I see groups and communities just sharing, money, blue, that's a waste of time. That means they're just trying to entice people and keep them in a loop. Yeah, because they have to do that. Everybody's experiencing different results, different days. But long term, none of them are making consistent profits on a long term. So we don't hype up inside here. We don't have to post a lot of money and how much pips you catch and how much trade win and how much trade lose, because we are not marketing to one another. Yeah, we know exactly what we know. We are trading. We know how to do with stuff, and we handle we see, right? So this is where we interact in here. We have the stock section. So when we're dealing with stocks, professional stock trading, and then the professional Forex trading. All right, so once you come in here, you get connected. All right, we have our introduce yourself, general chat. We have a fasting community here. We have a Kingdom of Garden community. This is our leadership team. Nice. We have a support channel. So any support anybody need, they can come in there. So this is the type of value. Every single week, all right, every single week, we have leaders doing classes. So every single week, I'll be there Monday, 7 p.m. and Thursday, 7 p.m. There's a guy from Thailand who also mentors on Fishing for Pips. Because he's on the other side of the world, so when it's Tuesday here, is Wednesday there, and when it's night here, is daytime there. His session will be more in the morning time. All right, but it's recorded if you can't get it, and it will be put into our channel. And we have Demetria. So we have a book club in Fishing for Pips run by a girl from the US. Nice, Demetria. Okay, we have Papillionaire, Leslie Sampson. All right, he's a guy, IT guy. He's an all-rounder. Yeah. He also goes through the process with the onboarding students and stuff, and he also conducts on the back end of things. All right, but he also shares a lot of value in the community. So we have Demetria, we have Leslie Sampson, we have Remy, we also have Selena, we have Ms. Leonard. She gives good documents based on money management, planning and stuff, and myself. Yeah, so you have a lot of value, you have a lot of support, and you have a lot of junior and senior students in here that actually helps you along the way. They could respond to you if you ask a question. I'm not there to respond to it. They will respond to it. So we are a very close-knitted community. I'm very active with my community. So you get, if I'm on a Zoom call, you have any problems, unmute your mic. If you want to share a chat, right? We do little program, we do little trainings, right? Where students can now break down their chats. We're gonna start back to do some more of that. Yeah, and we have additional trainings during the week, Forex and stocks. Every Monday I do a look ahead, giving all the students perspective of the market and the pairs we're looking at. So every Monday we do a look ahead. So I don't tell them buy now, sell now. Everybody know the education, how to execute their own stuff. I just give them an idea of the look ahead, what pairs we're looking at, what ideas we have on the portfolio. Nice, what direction we can perceive the market going, predict and anticipate and perceive the market is going, and we're good to go there. Yeah, so really, really, really good stuff. Other than that, you get into our Telegram community. So once you're in our Telegram community, you will be in here. So all these are recordings. So every time we do a class, we record it, we put it in here. So a person could just come, click on it, and they can watch it at their own convenient time. All right, that's the good thing about this. So they can come and they can run through. Bitcoin, still expecting some more falling to happen. All right. Maybe we could be looking for that resale there. All right, so I'll be breaking everything down with them. So your best possibility, your best place, your best. Right, so here is where all the recordings are. All the recordings are inside here. So you cannot miss anything. You can come in and view it at your own convenient time. So this is the value that you get. Nice. What's the type of support that you get inside here? Look at what we are doing in here. Look at the ecosystem. If somebody wants crypto to fund their trading accounts, they come in here, they request how much they want, and I supply them with all the crypto to fund their trading account, all the USDT to fund their trading account. If somebody want to withdraw and get TT cash, I come like the ATM. Now, do not start calling on my phone and reaching out to me for crypto. I do not sell to the public. I do not sell to strangers. We have our own little ecosystem in FISHIN4PIPS. So when students come on board and need USDT, we got a lot of it, unlimited. We have enough. It's not scarce. You don't have to pay $9 for it. Yeah. We trading and generating that. Okay, so we have our own we operating like the Jews, the Chinese, and the Syrians. We have our own little ecosystem here where students get their crypto to fund their trading account, they withdraw, they have a crypto card, or they send it back to their own wallet, sell it to another user, and do their thing right here. All right, so the value that you get here, you don't have to be running all about looking for crypto. We supply you with that. Nice. All the coaching and mentoring take place here on a weekly basis. We have 6 mentors. All right. Well, 5 including myself. Okay. That you have support weekly. There's a support channel here. Anybody have any issues, anything, any problem, they come in here, tag our name, we sort it out, we resolve it for you. Nice. All the schedules and links every week. All the schedules and links come in here, so you will see the date and time, so you know exactly when the classes are. But again, if you miss it, all the calls are recording. Learn at your own convenient time, at your own pace. Don't measure your chapter 1 to somebody chapter 20. All right. Any important updates, we'll put it in here. You'll also get emails on a weekly basis, giving you some nice tips. Stay engaged. All right, some good tips for your trading week. So any important information we post in here. We have a mindset and mentality class too, because we have to train people and develop people also mentally, psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, here, and financially. So we drill that in people day in, day out, and my life is a perfect representation of that. So discipline could be taught just like a child. You could teach discipline, but it takes a person to actually really follow. So we have a fasting community. We pray, we fast. We have a kingdom session that takes place every Sunday, right, where we just learn God laws, follow God word. Then Monday, look ahead. Tuesday, mindset and mentality, where we do some work on the charts, mindset and mentality. Tuesday evening, right, like now, I believe we have the book club is actually going on. Nice. And Thursday, I'll be there again. Our sessions roughly between an hour and a half, 2 hours. Nice. And from Tuesday, you have the rest of the weekend to like yourself. Well, you're now learning, so repetition is key. Go back into the education, apply yourself, learn, grow, get ready for another productive week ahead. Dominate and conquer. Keep learning. Keep hot on it when you're now learning. If you're a working class person, you could learn this and do this. You just need to sacrifice 2 hours a day or 2-3 hours before work, 2-3 hours after work. Get the education down. Be consistent with the education. When you start trading, you do not need to be worrying about New York session, Asian, London, New York. I can't trade in 9 o'clock. I have to be on work. You're not doing that. You're using pending orders. You're building a portfolio where the market have to come to you and activate your position, fill your order. You are not chasing price. You're not reacting to no liquidity sweep. You are predicting the market direction and using buy stops and sell stops only. We do not market execute nothing. Price have to come to us and fill those orders. We do not chase price. Yep, so you're going to learn how all that works properly. All right, so that's what we do on a weekly basis. So you're going to be connected to our Telegram. We have our stock and Forex Telegram channel, according to which one you're in, or if you're in the boat. Nice. And if you're with stocks, it's $100 after every 3 months with stocks. If you're with Forex, it's $100 after every 3 months with Forex. It's the same thing. All right. If you're in the both of them, like both Forex and stocks, well, you have to pay to stay connected to the 2 of them at the end of the quarter. So it's not just one covers here for you're in 2 separate courses, you're in 2 separate accounts. Nice. So that fulfills you. Nice, that covers you there. So the Telegram communities you will be in, and the Discord community you will be in. So there are 3 things you're navigating between. You're navigating between the website, Telegram, Discord. All right, so let's take a look inside now. So let me log in here. So there's no hidden fees inside of FISHIN4PIPS. There's no hidden fees inside here. So there are 6 courses and classes in the Forex section. And that same payment, that same initial payment that you make, that covers you for all 6: beginners, basics, intermediate, advanced plus, and portfolio management. Right? So that covers you for everything. So there is no, you're paying for basics, then for intermediate, then for advanced. That covers you. Same thing on the stock side. The fee connects you to all the education. It's just you on both Forex and stocks. So it's just those 2 separate accounts that you're actually covering yourself for. But there's no hidden fees here. It gives you access to everything. So inside here, we have our own little Facebook also. So even though we have our community on Discord, in here, we have our own little Facebook type of structure. What's happening right? Like it's telling me my name here, what's happening. So I could come in here and I could type in something and everybody could see it, like it, share it. They could comment under it. So we have our own little Facebook stuff in there. These are the courses and classes here. And I'm telling you, these courses and classes are very priceless and valuable. I tell people all the time, up to now, I still take courses and classes, and I'm making decent money in my personal trading, in my rest of businesses, in my rest of investment, and I still educated myself around real estate, around more in-depth professional trading in financial markets, nice, around so much more things, on the fundamental side, so much more things. If you really want to become dangerous, just always be a student. If you really want to become great, just always be a student. Some people people don't go seminars, people don't take courses and classes, people don't make themselves more valuable to the marketplace because they're not learning nothing. They're not adding knowledge to what they already have. That's why when people try to base off of something you learned in 2005, you can't earn from that in 2026. You know what I mean? Because all that stuff is done. You gotta stay up to the time. You gotta keep educating yourself on what's evolving, what's elevating, what's happening. Get better, keep improving, keep improving. Right, but these courses and classes here will change everything for a failing trader. I guarantee if an experienced trader and it have a 7 days, it have a 7 day, you got 7 days. If you don't like what you learn here, you can get a refund. And trust me, I've been teaching 10 years now and nobody never come back for a refund. The minute they start to get this information, it starts to blow their mind. It starts to blow their mind immediately. In the terms and condition, it have where within 7 days, if you don't like what you learn in here, you get your full money back. That is how sure we are that this will transform anybody outside there who trading from YouTube stuff, any retail strategy, and no one has ever come back. The minute they reach on the basics, the minute they reach here, introduction to the market makers, the business model of the market training session 1, the business model of the market training session 2. Yeah, this blew their mind immediately. They have never seen someone break it down like this, teach it like this, structure it like this. When they reach intermediate, well, it's now they're reaching a whole different world because they don't know nothing about cycles, weekly structures, levels, counts. Nice, they know nothing about that. Yeah, so this is the dealer's tricks, levels and cycles. Nice. This is what really, really, really breaks it down for them to unlearn and relearn and say, you know what, I was really taught the wrong way. After every course have a little exam. So every course have an exam and you will get a certificate. So now we know that you're equipped with the right knowledge. The education that you'll also be exposed to here, remember, even if you are to go into financial markets, you need to have this type of education. You can't go around financial markets like you want to go to the US, you want to work in one of those financial firms. You can't go there with no support resistance and trend line and ICT and SMC and all these liquidity sweep and zones and indicators. You can't go around these guys or these firms, so which means you will never even get a job. You got to have a track record, number one. And you need to have a certain type of knowledge to even get hired. Otherwise, you will just never stand a chance. You will never have a foot inside. But when you learn these type of things, like especially on the stock side too, with the qualitative and the quantitative and the macroeconomics and the microeconomics, and you learn the portfolio approach, the correlation, diversification, that's what they use inside it. So you can't go in there with no foolishness to manage people's money or trade the bank's money. Do you think they want to lose money and end up in problems? They have to protect their investors' money and protect their clients' money. When they reach the advance, well, they get more in-depth knowledge about how everything goes now. When they reach advanced plus, well, this is a whole different level because now they understand the full breakdown of quarterly levels. It's a numbers game. how price moves in a certain pip increment when the volatility is actually moving. That gives you targets, that gives you actual, 3 consecutive moves and 1,000 pip increment moves. So this is what it have a document for this, and and I break down the courses on them here. So you could read the document and you could actually, go through the courses and classes that make you understand better. Well, when you reach portfolio management, well, this tops it off really nice. This tops it off really nice. So it's a lot of value in here. Resource Hub, when you come in here, you will get you'll get certain PDFs that gives you certain knowledge. We have more inside of the community. Once you cover the education on the website here, it doesn't stop. You can come into your Forex study material Telegram group, and once you click to the top here, you will see, once you click on photos, you could go back and see all the things that we would have been trading. Cycles, levels, counts, peak highs, peak lows. You'll be able to, so you could use inside here as your study hall also. You will see past patterns. You will see past things that we have been trading. Nice. You'll see past cycles, past levels. So you can go and actually make you could actually go and make inside here your study hall. There's a lot of stuff that you can go in here and go through. So when you come in here, you will see
a trader,
all these levels and all these cycles and these things that we trade, and how we are running these levels and how we are running these cycles. So you're actually really train your eyes on understanding, because all of these we actually did in the past. All right, but you see them in the past, you could understand it, and you can see it in the future. Nice. So it doesn't stop there, and there's a lot, because if you come back out here, if you click on videos, there's 1,700 videos here. All this is recordings and trainings of more in depth, right, with the segments and the aspects of the market. All these are recordings here. All these. So you can take your time and even search. So if you think you need more education or you need a little more insight within cycles, come in here and type up the video cycles, and all the videos that I teach about cycles will pop up. And you can now refine yourself more within that. So whatever segment, whatever avenue you think that you need a little sharpening in, you can now come in here and get the videos and actually go through them. So there's a lot more study material here besides what is actually constructed on the website itself. All that is free. All that is super value locked in there. Yeah. Because that's years of videos after videos, trainings after trainings, that every single one of them is valuable. Every single one of them, you can learn something new. Something could click. You can, grasp something better. Every single one of them. So there's a lot of value that we give inside here, from the support to the education that you're learning. It's not out there in the public, to our approach, to what we do, how we do it, nice, to all the coaching, all the mentoring. This value here, I'm telling you, I tell parents, listen, invest in your kids and let them learn how to trade, instead of sending them to a university or a college right now to prepare for jobs that doesn't even exist anymore. AI taking over, all type of different things taking over. Why are you going and spend all that money to send them back to school to have a whole student loan hanging over their head? They can't claim bankruptcy on that. It grows in interest and kill them. They're done married, done have children, done getting old, still paying back. Some of them in their 40s, still paying back a student loan. That is crazy. And can't even get a job, fighting up to get a job, or lose a job, or another pandemic come and they just can't survive. You must equip yourself with a skill like this. All you need to do is learn the right thing. I met somebody today on the streets and I was like, hey, you use Fishing for Pips? I was like, yeah. Say, boy, I used to trade before, you know, but I lost so much. I lost so much money and it didn't work out for me. It didn't work out for me. But when I watch your stuff, it makes me feel to, you know, try again. I say, well, giving up is not an option. I don't care how much money you lose. You could go back and make back everything in a quarter, in 6 months, in a year. You can make back everything that you lose. All you got to do is just really position yourself to learn the right thing. Pick it back up. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on yourself. I know you lost a lot. I know you've been through a lot. I know you've done so much things. You try so much things out there. You get discouraged. You know, you lose the faith. But trust me, we know everybody in the public was taught the wrong things surrounding trading. Everybody. It ain't you alone. Yeah. 150% of retail traders, none of them knows the truth. None of them knows the right thing. None of them have a real edge or a real framework, approach, a formula in financial markets. That's what we offer. We offer that. That is missing. This is missing. Yeah, that's what we offer. What is missing? And that's why we come to do what? Solve traders' problem. Create a solution to traders' problem. We used to just teach only people who were trading before. We recently picked up the mantle to make sure and teach brand new people now. So at least you can stand a chance and having a small downside. Because majority of people come in and lose so much in the start. You don't want to come in and do that. You don't want to come in and do it at all. You want to have a very small downside. Go straight to the source, get the right education, apply yourself, survive the markets first, and then start to go up in profit. Yeah, and we will be there to guide you. So this is the value that we bring to the table. All right, this is the value. Okay, and we have so much more. We do way more than we say. I can't remember everything right now, but right. But students could, you know, they could testify to how much we do, and you know, every week, every month, every quarter, every year. Continuous trainings, continuous mentorship, getting together, having conversations, sharing different things. So we are kingdom citizens, so we always so into God, so into the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God, God laws of investing, multiplication, diversification. We fast, stewardship, discipline, management, because that's what our foundation. We are kingdom-minded people, so we are committed to personal success, you know, genuinely. Yeah, not like, you know, some people just out there doing craziness just for $1, or just sell a course on a class, you know, just to hook somebody up to some kind of thing and then leave them by themselves, running out there trying to figure it out. Even though you have to work on your own, you need to have a self-starter mentality. You need to have some self-work ethic in here. Nice. Nobody gonna spoon feed you into no bottom feeder. But at least you have the support every time you need it. Yeah, that you have us there to guide you along the way. And we have continuous mentorship. You got to learn and grow and develop for yourself. Because if you don't have it for yourself, you'll never have it for yourself forever. So you have to understand it. Because if you do not understand it, it will never be yours forever. And the way how this education, the simplicity of this education, mind-blowing. Yeah. So these are our value that we bring to the table, guys. All right, so we'll start taking on some questions, but before that, let me see who's on here. All right, user, who is user? See user on there, Brandon Prasad, Frankie Moses. Okay, so we got a few students in the dance there. Frankie Moses, are you there?
Sure, yeah.
What's happening? What's happening? How you doing?
I'm I'm just doing fine, man. You know, under the circumstances. But I tell you, man, what you're doing is the best thing, because I've been looking for a couple of years, and everything you say is spot on, is true, is straight up. And I don't know, man. I don't know how people can't get it just yet, but you're doing a fantastic, fantastic job, man.
Fantastic.
I tell you, every day I talk up to today. I talk constantly and share because I know, right?
You came
And the
from
other thing,
you came from
yeah,
brand new, or you came from other trading communities?
no, I ain't come from no other trading community because everything I would like look at, as you would say, is from on YouTube what I see for myself, and then I say, okay, let me take a look, take a peep. I get to understand that how the banks and them does make the money, but never getting to understand and know how to do, what to do, where to do. And I know that the cost, as you're saying, people don't know these are steal of a deal. Then time was 50 at 20, 30, 50,000 US dollars for where you are fine.
Yeah.
And people just get, yeah, people ain't getting it. It's a steal of a deal. And yeah,
Anything
man,
for free out there, or anything for free or cheap, you guarantee you get rubbish.
I'm telling you, high class. And as you say too, with them fellas who say they're offering signal and they go trade free and thing, they're working with them brokers.
Yeah. All
Literally,
those free signals and free education, and they hook you up to the broker, and they lose all their money, and they get a paycheck on the other side. That's the new
and,
scam now. That's the big new scam, the new scheme. Yeah, I want to help you. Take my signals. Yeah, but sign
and,
up with this broker. Yeah, I will teach you the education. Free, you don't
yeah,
have to pay, but hook up on this broker. Put your money in
yeah.
there, take all the
Mm-hmm.
rubbish signals, lose all your money, and the broker pay the money side. Because the broker have to replace all those accounts that closing down or going and become dormant.
Right.
Because he volume based. He
Yeah,
need once he have 100 traders coming off on our platform losing all their money, blowing up the trading account, he had to get 100 more. So he have a IB or affiliate or refer a friend, and that is what they're using now because they realize people don't want that rubbish signals and that retail education no more, and especially with FISHIN4PIPS on the scene,
right. Right. You're
I opening up
exposing.
the mind.
Yeah, exposing, and you know that I was Friday. I talked to with somebody, a young lady again, and she asked me if I ain't giving no signal. I said no. He's like, you have to learn it, man.
Just one day,
It's
somebody contact me asking me if I get signals. I say, listen, you haven't watched my profile. You should know better than that to even come in my inbox and ask me anything about signals.
yeah, sir. They don't know. I literally see, and when you hear me sharing about the little about them who often signals and whatever education is because I would have try, like say for myself by myself, trying to feel and to find out. Literally subscribe to them fellas program and literally see the man and them just trading against you and literally mashing and flushing out your account. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
So
So
that's when I signed
what,
up.
what would you say about the community support? Let's say the community support. The community
Yeah, the
support.
community support is boss, man. Yeah, it's boss. The whole structure in and out. And I like how you're putting it. And really and truly is for whosoever desire who want to learn to do the right thing. And that is why when I was signing up, I said I want to unlearn and relearn
Unlearn
and
and
put myself
relearn.
through the process. Yeah, put myself through the process to go from beginners to yeah,
That's what
the
we're
right
talking
thing.
about. Brandon Bassad, are you there?
Hey, good night, Captain.
What's happening, Brandon Bassad? How you doing? How you doing? All's
Hey,
well?
all is well, sir. Happy to be on the call here tonight.
Nice man, nice
Um,
man. Thanks for stopping through while we do this presentation and we show the public, yeah, we are live. We show the public, what we bring to the table, the value that we
really,
get in fishing for pips, how we operate, how we function, what we do, how we do it, the services that we provide for our students.
absolutely.
We're not here for hype, we're not here to sell dreams, we are real people doing real things, right? For people who know me,
Exactly.
know my character, know how I stand in this business, my gift, my passion. I say God bless me to be a blessing to other people. I ain't here
Exactly.
just to, thing. I come out here with a purpose, with a
Yes, sir.
assignment. And as that, step
Absolutely.
directly.
I could give my little testimonial for the ladies and gentlemen in these live streams.
But
But I can
you came from brand new?
no, sir. I came from IAM Academy days,
Okay.
and that would have been like 5 years back. And
5 years
after
ago.
that wasn't working out for me. And
How
when I
many years, how many
realized,
years experience you had before fishing for pips?
well, before fishing for pips, let me say But the 5 years prior to that show was around COVID time is when I had gotten involved with IM,
Right.
and
So
I probably
you have a
got
5 year experience before you
yeah,
came
but
out.
within the 5 years before Fishing for Pips, I
Yeah.
spent 2 years with IM, didn't make anything. After that, I've just been searching Google, YouTube, one after the next, nothing worked.
Also,
Now when I came,
you went on a self-taught, tried to figure it
yes,
out by yourself, no mentors, no mentorship, no mentor. You tried to
exactly.
no coaching. You tried to go on. Did you try to follow the $100 a day, $50 a day trade
I've
platform,
tried
short-term trading?
I've tried so many different things. It was crazy
What about
until I
signals? Ever try
came
signals?
signals, but the signals actually came from when I was in the IM group. Persons
Right.
in that they had put me onto the signals, and again, wasn't working. I have not been profitable for all this time.
What about other Telegram groups?
No, apart from the signals, I've never been in any other Telegram groups, or any Discords or anything like that.
What about
So the
how much
signals was mostly based like on WhatsApp. They would pay like a subscription every month, and then they would just send me it on WhatsApp.
how
And
much monthly subscription you used to pay?
I used to pay at that time every month 350,
US
$350 every month.
or TT?
Yeah, and I didn't stay long to be honest because I realized that it wasn't making anything much. It wasn't making a difference, right? So
Were you confident in anything that you learned when you learned the retail strategies with the lines and the indicators and stuff? Did you believe that that was true and that the right way to trade? Did you believe it? Did you believe that that's what just makes it?
at that time, I thought, yes, this was the Holy Grail. This is it.
Are you holding it?
And
Eh? It makes
I
sense.
had no
It makes sense to
idea.
you back then.
When I came across FISHIN4PIPS, trust me, guys, the information that I got from this, it made me aware that I knew nothing about trading. Absolutely nothing.
After 5 years.
After 5 years of all the videos, all the IM, all the everything, I knew nothing. I always thought that, okay, this is it. My chart used to be full with the indicator, the trend line, this, that, we can test. All of those things is not the way to go.
So
When you
what you're
come
trying
on
to
board with
learn,
us,
what
you're
you're
gonna
trying to
learn
learn in 5 years, you learn in one session and fishing for pips at 2 hours.
absolutely in one in one day. Just going through the coursework, I was like, whoa. So to put it in a short perspective, it's basically like watching the movie The Matrix.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yep.
So we
You're gonna
unfold the matrix
see
for you. We make you understand how the matrix works, and then we unfold it for you and tell you what not to do, and then we unfold it for you and tell you what to do. Yeah.
um so before I go, I just wanna just stress on one last thing.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, the information that you're going to be getting in this course, you're not going to get anywhere else. Trust me. Because prior to this, I've been searching the net for all the different things to try and make it out here. And trust me, the information there, you're just simply not going to get it.
But
And
you
when you
ever
see
felt,
the information that you're going to be getting from on this Fishing for Pip family, your eyes gonna open. You're gonna see things way
based on what
different.
you know now, right? Based on what you know now, you ever felt brainwashed?
Absolutely. I felt like I was being taken advantage of,
You felt lied to, you felt deceived, you
betrayed,
felt
lied. I
brainwashed.
felt like yeah, I felt it
So
was,
did you did, did,
so
did, did you think you get scammed?
yes, yes,
Did you did,
absolutely.
did you pay to learn the wrong thing?
Of course, I paid to learn the wrong thing because at that point, I don't have never been exposed to these things, the information I'm getting here. It's not there. So anything that anybody came to me with and you go to YouTube and try to train yourself with, you believe that that is the right thing. And it's so sad to see so much persons out there just going the wrong way, thinking that they're on the right way.
Thinking down the right road.
Yeah,
And they're sucking the naive. That's what they do, right?
you
They
know,
suck the naive in, and that's where you get destroyed. That is the
this
dangerous part.
information here, sir, is absolutely priceless. I figure it's
Yeah.
really, I'm so grateful and thank God that I came across Fishing for Pips, and
Now you're on your
I
way to becoming a successful, long-term, independent trader, profitable trader long-term, and
yes,
run your
sir.
trading business properly. So may God bless you and your trading account, brother. Thank you very much for sharing with the public your, community support. Yeah, the information that you're exposed to, how it impacted you. Nice, because this is what happening to 150% of traders out there. They are all brainwashed. They are all lied to. They are all taught the wrong thing. Nice, they are all being sold dreams. Yeah, whether it's lifestyle, something somebody doing, or they're just working for the investment banks just to keep the narrative of dumb money going, or they're just making sure that the majority of retail traders just get ignorant and arrogant, to the truth, and they do wrong things and bad things because there's a lot of bad people in the world. Or some people are so, like I see people recruit people, right? So companies recruit people. They develop this type of passion that they're gonna share this thing and recruit people into this thing with no type of knowledge that what they're even helping recruit into is the wrong thing. I see it all the time. I was like, these people don't even understand what they are doing. Yeah. They have no results. They haven't spent the time for themselves. They haven't put their money where their mouth is and actually trade financial markets all year round, all market conditions, and understand how this thing works. They don't even have the truth. They don't even know the right thing. How could you just want to network market for that? You will be destroying people. Trading is destroy people financially, mentally, psychologically, emotionally. People just pick up all the money and go and lose it. This is not a game. Trading will make you commit suicide. Understand? Trading is serious business. I always tell people this. Trading is serious business. This thing will affect you mentally, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, all kind of if you don't know what you're doing properly and you don't apply yourself properly. That's why I teach you what I teach. That's why I teach spirituality too and spiritual maturity. That's why we follow kingdom laws. That's why we fast, because we have to, self-control, self-restraint. We have to get away from greed. We have to get away from all these different things, and we cannot do it alone with our flesh. We need the Spirit to help us. We need the Holy Spirit to help us. Yeah. So that's why God is in Fishing for Pips. And we're not looking to just, we don't want 10,000. We are not volume based. There are people genuinely seeking for the right thing. That's quality people. Yeah. So some people might say it's expensive. No, you just can't afford it. I tell people, put yourself in a position to afford, and that will be expensive. And if you cannot spend money on yourself and invest in yourself, your knowledge, coaching, mentoring, a book, or education, well, then you should want $1 million. You should never want $1 million or never want financial freedom if you can't even invest in yourself, buy a book, go to a seminar, take courses and classes, learn, invest in yourself. You should not seek for no breakthrough, because you just won't get it. You'll just be spinning top in mud and just disappointing yourself. Up to now, with our millionaires still going seminars. People with big successful businesses still going seminars in the US, America, UK, London, all over the world, Dubai. They're still going seminars to learn more, to hear the other information. You think you could just sit down and put your money to work for you without you and magically just transform? If you got nothing in your head, you don't learn proper skills and get knowledge of truth, it wouldn't open up for you. So yeah, guys, it's an hour and a half. Yep, I believe we would have detailed everything. All right, so this is our Q2 new student intake, our 2-on-1 promotion. Nice. Let me go over that one more time. So say see details. You click on see details. It's going to bring you to this page, right? The limited time 2-on-1 accountability, right? Intake. All right, this is for the month of March only. So the 2-on-1 goes like this. One person, like a parent. So we have parents is coming with the 2-on-1. We have husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, couples. One person could pay the $1,000 and then bring somebody on board with them. So that person comes with you for free. You just submit that person's name. Two of you all have to go to the website and register. Nice. So you just come in and click. When you come down to you come right here and you register. All right, both of you will have to register. Great. So everybody have their own login information. All right, everybody have their own login information. So you're just partnering with that person, but you don't have to share one account. So you got your own account. So one person pay the 1,000 and you bring somebody with you, submit the person's name, make sure the person register, and I will activate you guys and get you guys into the community. So two of you all have 3 months. So you got 3 months, partner got 3 months, you got 6 months. If you're a couple, you have 3, the other one have 3, good. You're good to go. Study. Or some people, one person pay 500 US and the other person pay 500 US, or one person pay 3,500 TT and the other person pay 3,500 TT. So the 7,000 doesn't go on one person. If one person doesn't have the money, they split it and they pay half and half. So people come like that already. Friends, partners, one person pay the other half, this person pay half. People who feeling out there, they have a little trading community, they saw fishing for pips, they decide, you know what, let me leave that retail stuff, we're going to learn the right thing. So they come as friends, they know a lot of other people who feeling, not doing well in trading, blowing up all their accounts, struggling for years in trading. They tell them, hey, fishing for pips 2-on-1, they partner up together, and they came on board to learn the right stuff now. Right, same thing with this 2,000, one person could pay it, bring somebody on board with them, or one person could pay half of it, and then the other person could pay half of it. All right, and same thing with the both Forex and stocks. Yeah, so that's how it works with the 2-on-1. One person could pay the full fee, bring someone on board with you, or two persons can split it half and half. Or if you're coming by yourself and you do not have somebody to partner with, we're not telling you to go and run down anybody and ask them to come and join Fishing for Pips, get to the 500 or get 500 US and just come and learn how to trade. No, reach out to me. My number is 282-2194. It's right on the website here. I'll show you guys the contact information and stuff before we close off. All right, reach out to me and I will partner you with someone. So if you alone come in, you say, you know what, Joe, I really want to learn. I really want to educate myself. I really want to get this skill. Okay, good. But it's me alone and I only have 500 US. Or it's me alone and I only have 3,500 TT. Or it's me alone and I want to do the stocks and I only have $1,000. Don't worry. Reach out to me. I will partner you with someone. So you don't have to pay the full 2,000. Yeah? Or you don't have to pay the full 1,000. When we do not have a promotion, remember, anybody can come in at any given time. So if the promotion, if you let me say you can come on for the month of March and the promotion end, no problem. If you decide to come on in April, there's a payment plan. You could pay half of any one of these and you have 3 months to pay out the other half. We're not telling you how to pay it. You could pay it piece by piece. You could pay it all at the end. All we're telling you is you have 3 months to do it. So you can budget yourself according to how you're working, whatever. So this is very good for working class people. This is very good for students. This is very good for professionals. This is very good for, you know, employees. If you're working somewhere, medium-sized businesses, small-sized businesses, because you have to learn to generate your own US. You don't want to be paying big rates for USDT. You don't want to be, you know, being affected by scarcity and supply and demand, and you don't have, and because people cutting down their credit cards. The banks cutting down all their credit cards. So just now they will either raise the USDT and they wouldn't be able to buy as much to serve anybody. So once you have an online business or you have some type of business out there, medium-sized business, small-sized business, you should learn this skill where you could generate your own USD, profit from it, invest in it, and multiply it for yourself. That would be even additional money beside your business. But you must learn the right thing and you have to respect the process. This is not just dive into money one time. This have risk. You need to learn how to do your stuff properly and trade like a business, and you're going to eventually, in due time and due season, be flowing nicely. Yeah. So that's how the 2-on-1 actually works. If you guys want to get in contact with us here, right, you just come and contact us, right? If you click on about us also, so for those of you who do not know who I am, yeah, you can come in here, or who we are, what we do, how we do it. You can come in here and you will learn about us. Nice. You'll learn about all the vision, the mission, the assignment, yeah, how this whole thing started. Your boy Captain Joe, yeah. All right, well, you'll see I'm a family man, I'm a husband, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, I'm a business owner, I'm an investor. I wear many caps. Yeah. My journey was God. Well, my journey was very ordained. That's why people can try to copy me, but they can't be me. Nice. So I want people to be themselves and just learn and grow. Nice. No gimmicks, no empty promises, no manipulation tactics, just structure, support, accountability, real people doing real things. All right. Contact us. When you click on contact us, right, it's going to take you here. So here you will see my email. Here you will see my contact numbers, my office number, and you can WhatsApp me here. So you can WhatsApp here, my office number is here, and my email is here. All right, remember, caution, beware of fake accounts. Please, especially when it comes to the 2-on-1 promotion, a lot of people will be coming on board. If you try to message me on TikTok, you can end up in one of those scammers account, fake profiles, and you might interact with the wrong person, and they lure you into Telegram or WhatsApp and with some foreign number, and they might tell you about signals and copy and paste and crypto program and crypto platform and crypto investment, and put your money, put $1,000 and get back $24,000 in 12 hours and all kind of craziness. Remember, I have no investment. You have to invest in yourself and learn how to trade. I will never come into your inbox. I don't care how your trading going. I don't even know you. I don't even know your trading. Why would I come in your inbox and ask you, hey, how your trading going? From the time you see that, block and delete immediately. Report, block and delete. Do not engage, do not send your funds. Everybody who pays to come on Fishing for Pips, they don't even interact with me first. They come here, they come to the website, they go straight to the registration page, they will see the payment options there, and they deposit the FISHIN4PIPS. You can't tell me you come to TikTok and you end up on a FISHIN4PIPS profile and you're sending money to something that is have no name like FISHIN4PIPS. Some Ravi Balkaran from Republic sending you a bank account with a foreign number, with a local bank account from a FISHIN4PIPS profile. Across the board, Instagram, FISHIN4PIPS. YouTube, FISHIN4PIPS. Right? TikTok, FISHIN4PIPS. YouTube, FISHIN4PIPS. Instagram, FISHIN4PIPS. Facebook, FISHIN4PIPS. And the website is FISHIN4PIPS. And the bank account is FISHIN4PIPS. So if we click on register here, and we go to all our payment options, all right, we come here and we go to, you will see ways to pay. And you see international wire transfer. All right, you will see FISHIN4PIPS Institute. The website and the name of the account is the same thing. You can't be going on a fake profile and sending to something else. All right, so once you click on that, you take payments in crypto, wire transfer, crypto, Zelle, Skrill. Nice. We do the local bank to bank transfers, so any local bank to our bank account here, and we also do the Gumroad, right, which is a credit card. So mostly international people will use these things, right? International people will use those. Local people will use the normal bank to bank transfer, do online banking. Some of them will use crypto. Nice. But you don't, as a local person, you don't have to use wire transfer because this have the SWIFT code and stuff in it. As for foreigners, mostly foreigners use this, foreigners use this, foreigners use this, local people will use this. All right. Your local, don't use your credit card. only if it's your only option. Right? Some people pay cash, some people pay through MoneyGram. If they're in a different country, it's hard to. I do facilitate something sometimes. If that's a person have no bank account, they can't do a wire transfer. They want to pay cash. Well, we do organize for some people to get that done, right? But other than that, everything else is done online. So I don't meet people and stuff outside to collect any cash for anything like that. So most people in this day and age should have their bank account, have their wire online banking hook up, and they're good to go. All right. So do not get caught up. Make sure contact us. Also, go to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once you click on these, any one of these you can click on and it will take you. So you see how I click on YouTube there? So it take me straight to my YouTube. Right? So it have a lot of good contents here, guys. Right? So for all of you who are online, looking in, right? Come to Fishing for Pips at Fishing for Pips. Subscribe so you don't miss these great contents that I be posting out. So you got a good few contents here. All right, so come and tune in. Come and tune in. And you all will love this information here. Very valuable information, very great insights that will start to shift your whole mind based on what you think you know or thought you know about trading and how to really do it. All right, so you can go ahead. Right, so any one of them you come here and you click on. If you click on TikTok, it will take you to TikTok. You click on YouTube, it will take you to YouTube. Click on Instagram, it will take you to Instagram. Click on Facebook, it will take you to Facebook. So look out for the scammers. All right, so once you're registering for March, you simply come on you come on the home page. So let me go back out so you see the process. This is a countdown here just for when the Q2 is going to kick in, when it's going to officially start. Some people are already signing up. Some people are already learning long time. Here, some people are already getting connected and clocking in. By the time March done, they done cover 2-3 courses and classes already. So they're even waiting for March. Every time I do this, people don't even wait for March. People sign up way before. So I better say it's officially open. It's officially open. So if you're set and ready and you're ready to learn, reach out, start to log in, get started. Let me roll one time. Let me get you into the website, get you into the communities, start going through the education. All right, here. So once you click on this now it will take you in here. All right, and you're gonna actually see everything. So if you're Forex, stocks, both Forex and stocks. Here's where you actually see the timer. All right, so this is also countdown for the month of March. Here you will see the payment options. So you come and use whichever one you want to use. And then here you actually come and you register. Nice. Once you register, you could always send me a WhatsApp message. Send me a WhatsApp. All right. And I will attend to you if you need any assistance, if you need any help, if any issues that you encounter, no worries. Feel free to reach out to us or reach out to me and I'll connect you. So it's very, 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 very simple. Once you come, you can just also click on Explore Membership. Now, when you click on Explore Membership, it will also take you here. And you just come and click to the bottom, sign up. All right, so you don't have to click here, must contact us. You want to sign up, click here. So you are registering with any one of them. You pay for the stocks, you still click on the Forex right there and you go to the payment process. Both Forex and stocks, still click on the Forex right there and just go ahead and make the payment. Nice, and send it through. you'll be able to upload your screenshot of your payment here. So once you make the payment, you screenshot it and you upload it here. Bro, I'm trying to learn to buy USDT for myself. Could you help me? I don't have a credit card. What? You're making joke. You're not easy. All right, so that's simple. That's the simple process there, guys. All right, so any questions, any help, any assistance, remember, take my contact number here, put it in. 282-2194. Yep, this is my office here. All right, that's the office number. If you don't get us there, connect us there. Nice. Or hit us up with an email. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys learned something, get some value, see what we do and how we do it. Any questions before we roll out on TikTok? Any questions for you guys on the live there? And on Facebook, drop your questions in there, or you can also hit me up in my contact number. You can WhatsApp me. All right, hot girl Stella, you ready to roll? See you next month. Okay, welcome in advance. Welcome in advance. Welcome on board. Glad to have you inside. Teach you the right stuff, man. 2026 is bright. You're gonna transform your trading, set you up on the right path to extract money from financial markets, but we gotta teach you the right professional knowledge first, then teach you how to protect your capital, then teach you how to actually gain consistently going down the road. Flora Charles, see you next month. Okay, wonderful. Welcome in advance. Welcome again in advance. Yeah, good night, Brandon. Right, good night, guys. See you guys on the next one. Stay blessed. Let's go build this skill out. Let's go build this skill out and do it properly. Nice. All failing traders, all losing traders, 9 to 5, business owners, couples, students, university, college, tune in, get the skill. Gonna set you guys on the right path. God bless.
Stacking the bricks, making a list. I'm fishing for pips. Yeah, I gotta do this. I'll never miss. I'm fishing for pips. I'm stacking the bricks, making a list. I'm trading.